Hi, I'm Jacques Pépin and I'm cooking at home. One of my favorite dishes is a Spanish dish called paella. I've had it in Spain, I've had it maybe all over the world, sometimes with rabbit, sometimes with pheasant, sometimes of course with chicken, with all kind of sausage, chorizo of course, and usually it's a mixture of meat that I have here and shellfish. What happened is that I wanted to show you that paella, which I did a little while ago, gave me an idea for a friend who came to my house unexpectedly, and everything here is out of the freezer, So out of the freezer too. So I'm putting here like 3-4 tablespoons of olive oil, and I have some hot sausage here. You could have chorizo too, but I had that hot Italian sausage. I have about half a pound here. So I'm going to put that to saute. Then after the chicken will go in it, and the rice and so forth. And eventually the shellfish at the end. So you can do that dish ahead also up to the point where you put the shellfish. Put the shellfish only at the end because it only cooks for a few minutes. So this will cook here for 3, 4, 5 minutes until it's nice and brown. And I have 2 chicken thighs here. And in that case, I'm removing the skin. I like to have the skin, but only if I eat it brown. But if I put liquid, that I'm going to do here with the rice, then the skin becomes all soft and gelatinous and so forth, so I'd rather remove the skin here. So we have 4 pieces of chicken here. I'm cutting it around the bone here. I'm giving it for 4, just 1 little piece of chicken per person. I'm going to have onion, a lot of onion, a good cup of onion. A good cup and a quarter maybe of onion. I want to have at least a tablespoon or more of garlic. Yeah, tablespoon and a half of garlic. I think I'm going to crush it coarsely. Then I have a jalapeno. I'm going to put that later. I'm going to cut that around. Remember that the jalapeno, it is the seed and the rib, which are really the hottest. But each time I use an jalapeno, I will always take a little piece and taste it, because sometimes it blows your mind, and sometimes it tastes like green pepper. This one doesn't have really much taste, so I may have to add some Tabasco to that. I think now it's time for the onion and garlic. Actually, so I guess I'll put the chicken now. Okay, burn for a few minutes. So that's it. Now this has been cooking 5, 6, 7 minutes. I have a cup and a quarter of rice here, and this is regular Carolina rice. You can use any type of rice you want. You want to mix it so that the rice gets a little bit of the fat. All right. I have 1 cup of diced tomato. We're going to have 2 cups of water in there. A little bit of herbe de Provence, like half a teaspoon. Herbe de Provence. The hot pepper there, the jalapeno pepper. I should have cut it before. Here we are. 1 teaspoon of salt. Finally, we're putting some of the pistil of the flowers we call saffron. This is very expensive and sometimes it's done without it. You see, those are pistil of flowers, crocuses flowers. I've been told there is 5 pistil around each of the flowers. And it takes 60,000 flowers to do a pound of saffron. So it's very expensive. Good, but the taste is there. So here I'm putting, of course, a pound of saffron, you would have more than enough for all your life. Here I'm putting about a teaspoon of saffron. The best saffron comes from Spain or from Iran. We have it in the south of France as well. I think I have everything that I need in there. And this now, this is what you could do ahead. You know, let me see. Now you could do that ahead. I'm going to bring it to a boil, 25 minutes. Then I could do that ahead. And then I have 2 scallops per person, 2 shrimp per person, and 1 or 2 tiny calamari per person. That would go at the end, just at the end, last 10 minutes, along with, for a bit of color, I have some vegetable here, some frozen corn and peas. So again, as I said, everything came out of the freezer here. So let's continue with this. It's basically cooked now, not quite. So this is the time now, 10 minutes before you want to serve. That's when you put your shellfish, fish, all of that in there. Because 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most. And I put a little bit of this, more color. So, that's it. Five minutes with the shellfish and it's ready. A beautiful paella. I would bring that to the table directly. As you see, the recipe was for 4. It'd probably be enough for 8, but see, the rest is just cooked. You will mix it now, that beautiful color of the saffron. Serve it at the table, maybe with a little bit of chives on top if you want to. But basically, this is our paella with stuff from the freezer. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy cooking.